What's up, guys? This is what we're going to do some more of the Sun and Moon Shot episode. Cosmo is confronted in VR chat. I'm so excited. Looks like we got Nebula in the thumbnail as well. Alright, let's get this. Of course, why is there an ad? Fine.
So what's the new objective?
Leo is upholding a few worlds. We have a couple issues as it stems right now.
Also, I'm glad we can see Taurus again. It's been a while since we've seen him.
Oh,
So catch up to him and deal with him?
we did lag behind.
That's
What?
fair. To be fair, the last thing we were blowing up was pretty big.
Considering you are still learning, I would say it is rather important and impressive how fast we have been going.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You've done well, Cosmo.
Aww.
Thanks.
Very well.
So, how many light years be traveling?
17.
That's not too bad.
Yes.
Really? Really now? Because last time I checked, light years is how many years it takes for something to reach Earth. Like if a star is 69 light years away, for example. I don't know, I just picked a random number. It would take 69 years to reach Earth. You know. Or for the light, at least, to reach Earth. And if that star ever goes into like a supernova or something, it would take 69 years for people on Earth to notice, you know? Like that. Space is really cool.
But one must hone their mind as well as their body.
Okay.
Am I doing more training as we travel?
You are going to meditate,
Okay, that's gonna be interesting.
and that does not mean sleep.
Okay.
I don't know if you doze off.
It's so boring!
Yeah, fair.
One must find equilibrium inside their own mind.
My equilibrium is taking a nap.
And something does appear to be wrong.
I'll go into it while we travel.
Very well. You have time. I would
Alright.
suggest use it wisely before we start.
Alright.
Nebula,
I need to talk to Cosmo.
very well. I was in the middle of a different path regardless. Find me when you are ready to travel.
Yep.
Yeah, that depends on how long it'll take, though. That's the question. You know, like, find me when you're ready to travel. I mean, many people are different. For some people, it could take, like, a week for them to get ready, you know, for something like this. I don't know.
What's up?
I have heard of what has happened lately with Solar.
Okay.
I want to ask for your input. Or as in, your side of things.
Also, okay, here's another thing to the solar thing. Eclipse did bring up a good point. Like, Eclipse and Moon, they both brought up a good point. Like that both of them are technically anomalies, and yet the Overseer is not doing anything about them. That's the thing. But it's going after Solar and after Ruin as well. Wouldn't Cosmo technically be the same thing? I mean, because technically he should be dead too. Right? It could be favoritism, to be honest. I don't know. But who knows?
I mean, not much to lay out. I before we went to find the overseer, I'm assuming that you know who that is at this point.
Yes.
I laid out what basically the terms and conditions were for me being able to get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
You know as well as I do, I can't just smite people.
Yeah.
So it didn't fit the terms and conditions. If anything, I mean, yes, the overseer's not.
Yeah, and then Solar got really pissed. I mean, I understand his frustration, but at the same time, bruh. I might like Solar. I might love him. I might sim for him. He might be my favorite character. But even I can like point out some of the flaws, you know, that like some of the absurdities in his logic, you know. Like I don't like full on disagree with him for some things, but I feel like everyone in Celestial Family tends to overreact to stuff that's like not really affecting them in any way. I mean the whole like also some guys do bring up good points though, like with the whole like Moon like not wanting to keep a secret thing. Yeah, good guys did bring up a good point, like saying like he was going to like find parts or something. And said he went to go find like information. I mean, I get like some being pissed at that and stuff. I think one of the reasons why Moon like did it, I mean, I don't think he was like trying to intentionally piss off Sun or want to like break the promise or whatever. I mean, he did, but I think it's just he didn't want Sun to, you know, lose it pretty much or react and get someone hurt. Because remember, Sun has powers. And I think, yeah, one of the last times he got really agitated or, like, really nervous or whatever, he, ended up inflicting some damage on, the house, basically. Remember when he had that dream about, like, Nexus or whatever? Where, like, Nexus was tormenting him, pretty much? And, like, someone's getting, like, nervous in his sleep and shot a fireball at the wall. Almost hit Moon. Yeah, I think that is the reason why Moon didn't want Sun to go with him. But he also didn't want Sun to just hold him back on everything. Because that is pretty much what Sun has done. Sun has held Moon back on almost everything. And Moon's done the same thing. And I get, like, want to keep the family safe and all, but sometimes you just have to let them, you know, be free. You know? Not saying to let them be free all the time, but, like, don't act like the ball and chain on a person, you know?
Saying to stop, and I don't agree with them trying to kill Solar, but
Do you care?
of course I care. He is my family. But I've actively learned from previous experience I can't just do things out of
Anger.
personal emotional want.
Fair.
You know, when that was all happening beforehand, I
You're
didn't
still
really do
learning.
anything. Right? I didn't scold you or yell at you or really have any say in whatever happened with you.
That's fair. Nebula seems like the most chill, like, of all of them. You know? She seems like the most chill. Probably besides Ares, probably.
Uh-huh.
So.
That's because I didn't have the ability to do anything.
You mean like physically or like status-wise?
Both.
Yeah, I was gonna say both.
Fair enough.
I got why you did it.
Yeah. Because,
Maybe at the time I didn't fully grasp it, but my time with Solar has made me understand things.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, can you really blame Cosmos for blowing up Eclipse like that? I mean, he didn't know what Eclipse was gonna do. Because pretty much everyone in the Celestial family is unpredictable at this point, you know? You don't know when they're gonna snap, what they're capable of, or anything like that. You know? We don't know if Moo's kill codes might come back, like just different, not like sentient, but just different. We don't know if Eclipse could gain powers, if Solar could gain powers or something, or if, I don't know, Blood Moon could potentially come back, or Kill Code come back, but like different, you know? Like, I know they say, I know that Reed and Davis has said that, like, those characters are done, but, like, they might end up changing their minds, like, sometime in the future, you know? Also, I did see this one thing, actually, yesterday. After, the, episodes I've recorded, I did see this thing. It was where like someone pointed out of like what Eclipse said before, like a few months ago, last year, probably, yeah, last year, about a year ago, um, where he mentioned to Solar that he didn't use his own code or his own dimensional code. It was another versions, right? Or was another version of Eclipse, right? Possibly the second incarnation. And use that one, I'm pretty sure. But when he talked to Moon, he said that he used his own dimensional code. And if Solar dies, he would be in crippling pain, basically. So, is what Eclipse said to Solar was the truth? Because, you know, if you speak to two different people, you're probably going to say two different things. You know? Well, they might be similar, they're kind of altered in a way. Like, for example, like when you can look up tutorials or whatever on YouTube or whatever, or on the internet even. Like, someone would tell you, you know, one thing, and then go to another person and tell that person a different, you know, way. Kind of like that. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Again, I
Also, learn should is supposed to. I can't wait to see Mars, you know?
you know as well as I do, I have restrictions.
Yeah,
So if Solar were to die, would you then act?
maybe.
If the Overseer went to an act of. Yes, if Solar died, God forbid, the Overseer would be dead real quick. But
You see, we're not held at the same status, you and me. You're held to different standards than I am.
right,
So that's why I'm very curious about when. Because is it just when Solar dies that you'll start doing something, or is it if he gets attacked again?
that's not what I'm trying.
No, I'm actually genuinely curious. I'm not trying to go at you.
I know. If you were trying to go at me, I'd be very shocked. That'd be very out of character for you.
Because I am very angry, Lunar. So, Cosmo. I'm very angry.
I'm not happy either. I don't want Solar to get hurt. I don't want any of my family to get hurt ever.
Fair.
But I can't just kill people.
Yeah.
I have to have
A reason.
terms. I said if the overseer threatened him while I was there, I would do something. And maybe the overseer intentionally didn't threaten Solar while I was there because he can see everything and he knew.
Oh,
he
that's
turned on him.
fair.
Oh no, that is definitely why he didn't do it.
True.
But just because he has been threatened before without your presence, you still cannot do anything.
Not really, because every threat that's been put against him has been from these bounty hunters that, by all accounts, from everything I understand, have been dealt with pretty easily. So it's not posing a big enough threat for me with my abilities to step in. I could step in without my powers, but that's not going to do much.
True. That's true.
I see.
I'm built like the door wedge you shove in the bottom of your door to stop your door from closing.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. What's it called? A door stopper? No. No. But I know what he means, though.
I understand.
I want to help.
But you cannot.
Not without...
Couldn't they bring Nebula as well?
It's so weird to explain. Because it feels real on my end to say I can't step in without a bigger reason.
Yeah.
But by the laws of the others, Libra and Taurus and Gemini and all them, that's what it is. It's bigger.
Yeah. Also, we haven't seen Gemini and Libra in a while. You know? Also, I am thinking about the, Eclipse and Saturn show comic I'm gonna do, but I'm thinking about, like, what I want to do for it, though. I think after that one, I think I'm gonna work on, like, a Sun Moon show comic, and I think you guys are really gonna like it. I'm gonna get into, like, a little series and everything, but, yeah.
I've been told if my family is in danger, like significant danger, then I'm allowed. But one, I also don't even know the extent of the Overseer's abilities.
Fair.
I don't even know if he himself is a physical threat.
Fair.
All I know about is that he can see everything. And while that's scary, that's Gemini. That's the same thing they do.
Yeah.
Albeit Gemini's is within one dimension and theirs is interdimensionally.
I see.
That's why when the Overseer said he would temporarily cease the bounties, so
Yeah, but...
Moon and Solar and whoever else could try and find his base of operations and get more information. Other than that being literally how I understand Moon to function.
Yeah, okay, so... Okay, another thing about the Solar thing. Okay. I mean... I don't know. I think Eclipse might help. Charlie, I don't know. I mean, sure, I don't want her to get involved in this stuff, but I don't want her to feel like that she's gonna be cooped up all the time. 'Cause, trust me, as someone who has experienced something similar to that, like being cooped up in the house a lot, you know what I mean? Growing up. That was mainly my dad's doing, but, yeah. It's like, you're gonna feel like a prisoner at some point, you know? And that's not something a child wants. A child pretty much wants to be free, do whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, like, go around hurting people. No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, like, feel like that they aren't trapped, you know? Because, I mean, sure, Charlie might be young, but she's also growing. She's also developing. And if someone's gonna have that same mindset when they're older, things might go down, you know? As in, like, they might do the same thing to their kids. It might end up being worse, you know? And that is the case with, like, over, like, parenting or, like, helicopter parenting, you know? That is a huge problem, you know? Helicopter parenting, soft parenting. I mean, I think I've had, well, I would say I've had exactly soft parenting, but, yeah. It's pretty much a, gamble, basically, of when it comes to, like, parenting and stuff, and mental health, and, you know, children nowadays, you know? Because, yeah.
And Solar, to some extent, of wanting more information, I mean, with the more information, I could potentially step in.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I say this not because I'm being an ass. I don't like being barked orders at.
True.
It actually really irritates me a lot when the other astrals do it. But they could kill me.
True.
No,
True. That's so true. Yeah.
Or punish or whatever. But I know they wouldn't, but they could.
Mm-hmm.
And also, they're kind of my boss.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So when Solar just turned to me and says, "Kill him,"
that's all.
And one, I laid out the reasons, and
yeah, I feel like Solar's slowly turning into Eclipse. Like, I'm not saying like Eclipse now. I'm talking about Eclipse then. You know, the original Eclipse. I mean, this could potentially mean that the original Eclipse is still around. I mean, I think there's been theories about, like, I know I've said this a lot. Maybe I'm not sure if, like, other people have spoken about it, like, they're in the Summer Show fandom. But, like, the original Eclipse, he could still be alive, technically. You know, remember when Sun messed up that spell? Moon did mention saying that either he's, like, mangled up in the woods somewhere or he's dead. You know? But the backups still aren't the original. They just have, like, the memories and stuff. So, the original Eclipse still could be around, for all we know. I mean, he might end up showing up within, like, either, like, the next month or next year or next couple of years, even.
Two, he out of everybody, knows how much I kind of dislike that.
Oh, let's not turn into that.
I'm not trying to. But that's the end of my point.
I see.
I know Solar's done a lot.
Yeah.
For...
Yeah, and that's the thing, though. I don't want to say that Solar's a tool, really. It's just... I kind of feel like he is slowly turning into one, because he's done a lot for the family. You know, like, fixed up the daycare within, like, a week. He's, like, pretty much built a whole entire bodyguard for Cosmos before. And, yeah. He's done a lot, because, like, whenever someone asks him for help, he does it. But whenever he needs someone else's help, sometimes they don't help. Or at least they screw things up. You know? I mean, screwing up is part of learning, right? I mean, none of us really want to screw up, really, because we're afraid of what things will happen, but screwing up, that is a part of learning, you know? But if you screw up too much as well, sometimes that might not be on you, it could be related to, like, the people you're surrounded by. And that's a huge, problem nowadays. Like, for example, lots of students are failing their tests and stuff. And is it because of them, the kids themselves? Or is it the teachers? It's probably the teachers because they're there to, teach kids, and stuff. And it's their job to do so. But if they're not learning, they're not going to be passing, So it's all about your relationship with students and your overall mental health as well. Because if you have bad mental health and you're around, like, a bunch of students, whatever, that is probably going to affect your performance, because mental health is a huge problem we have nowadays, from, like, child abuse to, like, shootings and just abuse in general and rape and all that stuff. It's like, mental health is like when we're talking about things nowadays, but lots of times, I know some people are trying to, help with that, but I feel like we need more hands on these kinds of things, to help regulate mental health, because that is the key to happiness, happy mental health or great mental health, and you're gonna be happy, And that's the thing.
Me and Terra and Moon and Sun. But I want to help. I don't know what I can do that isn't going to backfire on me sevenfold.
Thank you for talking to me about this.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you will not involve yourself anymore?
I didn't say that. I need to know more of the extent of what the Overseer can do, if he himself is a threat to...
I think you misunderstood my question.
Ah.
Until you understand things, until the terms have been met, you will not do anything.
With my powers, no.
That's all I needed to hear.
You sound very dissatisfied with that.
There's not much you can do,
cool.
Cosmo. Our status differs. So that's all I can say to you. I will be going now. It was nice to speak.
Nebula, you keep iterating about how our status is different. Please don't tell me you're going to go do something stupid.
I don't know why you would think anything I'm doing is stupid.
True.
Protecting your boyfriend is not stupid. Pissing off the rest of them
is stupid.
They'll kill you.
Yeah.
They won't kill me.
I mean, that's fair as well.
I'll speak to you later, Cosmo.
Get the right
I
cam
mean,
right away.
yeah. Yeah.
For Christ's sake. God, these powers. I wish they didn't have so many rules.
True, but technically everything has rules nowadays. Ah, there he is.
Hey,
Yes.
I was just coming to find you. Everything good?
I forgot something here.
What? What did you forget?
Well, I'm good to go.
Are you now?
Yeah, quick question. You know the restrictions I have on my, like, when I can use my powers and everything?
Yes. Very well, I know them.
I know. I'm not saying I'm breaking them. If a lesser astral, like Prism or Nebula, broke one of those rules,
What would happen?
What would you and the others do?
The same.
Oh,
We have little time to explain while here. Come along.
Okay.
The same thing that happened with you.
oh, separate
A
powers.
trial of sorts.
And depending on how that trial goes, would you kill them?
Why do you ask such questions?
He's curious, okay?
Curiosity.
Yes,
Because I really don't understand the hierarchy that's in place.
that's
Other
fair.
than you guys are just stronger.
Depending on the severity of the crime, either they die or they are removed.
What do you mean by removed?
Do not ask questions to things you will not experience.
What? That makes no sense. You ask questions to things you will not experience? He's just curious. Jeez, Taurus. I was starting to like him, but now I don't.
Okay. Removed.
Yeah, I'm starting to like Nebula a lot more now. I know I keep switching from one astral to another, but like, literally, like, Gemini kind of sucks. Well, I'm not saying they suck a whole lot, but Taurus kind of sucks. Nebula's like the only good one, you know. Well, that's it for today's video. So hit subscribe, and I'll take you to see some more of these interactions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios, amigos.